Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So today I am going to share with you 7 tips on how to make successful study plan. You know friend, ever meet people who seem to barely study but end up with top grade much as they are extraordinary student. It is not always about how long you spend with the book but how well it is about studying smart. And this also involves optimal time management. You know friend, a desire to get top grades and using these study techniques that suit you. Yes, it is not about being an extraordinary student, but it is all about endorsing extraordinary study plans. So friend, without any wasting more time, I want to share with you 7 tips on how to make successful study plan. Before I start this video, I want to share with you a few checklists. First and very important, note only the important points in a particular chapters. Keep tracking your class performance and previous grades. Track your productive hours in a day. Make a priority list of all the chapter, of all the subjects. Be committed. You know friend, this checklist is more of a prerequisite which should take about a day to finish. So friend, have you ever seen a rocket getting launched? Okay, maybe in a video or something. Be inspired by it. Before you can lift off, you have to gather a lot of thrust under you to do this. You start small. To do this, you start small. You commit yourself to study and then start small and build on from there. So friend, but if you take on too much at a time in the first few days, you would only stress yourself and make it seem difficult. So start with small. Second tips, and it is also very important, track your progress. This holds true for absolutely anything that you want to do and be successful at, not just studying. Tracking your performance helps you know how much you have progressed and what areas need extra work. You know friend, you won't be able to perform better in a subject you are weak until you realize that you need to devote a little more time to them. At the start, give an equal amount of time to each subject. After a test, know which subject require more of your time and then allocate more time to it. So friend, our third tips, and it is also very important, pick a study spot. Yes, you know friend, where you study is an important part of the process. Find appropriate spot, be it your house, school, a cafe, a railway station, etc. Well, just make sure it is somewhere you are comfortable, preferably with good chair and table, and your concentration would not be broken. And if you have to try the different spot to get the right one, do so. And our fourth tips, and it is also very important, prioritize. Take a diary and write down the important topics you need to cover today. And against the notes marked with 3 different colored pens: yellow easy, blue difficult, red most difficult. Accordingly, and then allocate your time spent accordingly and listen performing well in your exam. This technique is basically a law of attraction hack. The biggest sort of motivation comes from within. This technique is basically a law of attraction hack. You know friend, the biggest sort of motivation comes from within. Therefore, make sure you visualize yourself getting a good grades in your test and exam. You know friend, visualization helps your mind to believe it is actually possible. Sixth one is speak to your professor. Do not afraid to approach your tutors. If you hit a block or a stump, you should consider talking to your professor. If you are too shy to ask the question during a class, then meet him after the class and make your query